Hey guys. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. It has been so long since I filmed. I'm like sweating right now because I'm like, a lot happening. I am back and I'm so freaking excited. In one of my last videos, I was like, oh, I have to take my schedule back down to 2 videos a week because I was doing something career oriented. That adventure took way longer than expected. And it is finished now and I'm super excited about it. I'm going to obviously continue with that. I don't want to say what it is because I just feel like that's weird. But anyway, yeah, so I'm back. I finally have free time again and I have been like literally dying to make a YouTube video. And here I am, we're ready to go. And this is all about my updated makeup routine because I have bought makeup since I've last filmed. Obviously, like that was so long ago. A lot of these things I even like had in my little shoebox of like things to try out for a YouTube video, but I couldn't wait for, well, I really only have 2 new products, but I could not wait for these 2. Like I was like, I bought these and I want them right now. Let's just jump right into it. I have been going pretty natural because like just with the mask and everything, and like I'm barely going out, and if I am going out, it's like because I'm being active and I don't wear makeup when I'm active. Because like I'm just gonna sweat it off anyway. I get super sweaty, so that's cute. All right, I am first going in with the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. I do have a whole review on my channel for this. I can link it down below. And in the eye, which I think that's on this side. I never like realized what the eye did, even though I've been watching like YouTube videos for years, which I just don't know how I didn't know that. But anyway, yeah, I'll have it linked in the eye and down below. And honestly, I like to just use this primer because I don't know if it does anything for me. So just to be honest, and I have it, so it's like, why not use it? And that's why I use it. It's not because it's like anything special. I use it because it's not special. Does that make sense? You get what I'm saying. So I've actually really been liking applying my foundation with a beauty blender instead of a brush. In case you guys don't know, applying your foundation with a brush actually gives you more coverage than if you apply it with a sponge. And I've been going pretty natural, like I said. So I like that the blender actually gives me less coverage and kind of has a more skin-like effect. So that's what I've been doing. And one of my new products is the Maybelline Superstay. This is supposed to be like a matte finish and super full coverage. Again though, I like going less full coverage, so you're probably like, why'd you pick that up? Because I wanted to try it so bad. But what I've been doing, this is clearly too dark for me. The rest of my body has a bit of a tan because of my skincare. My face is not as tan. I have been doing like that much, like that, it's not even a full pump. Then I've been taking my Maybelline Dream BB Pure 8-in-1 Beauty Balm, and I have this in 110. And this is a BB cream, so like not full coverage at all, like it's like sheer coverage. So I've been mixing in this light color, about that much. I mix these 2 together, I get my perfect shade, and I get the coverage that I want. It's literally like the best situation. So I'm just mixing those together. There we go. I just take the fat end of my beauty blender, and this is damp, wipe my finger on there, and I just go in. Picks them up. Again, this is going to be too dark, but it matches my body. It is okay. The only bad thing about using a foundation that's too dark is that if you miss a spot, oh, can you tell? I missed this spot like right down here a couple days ago, and it looked so freaking horrible. Luckily, I didn't walk out of the house like that, and I guess it didn't matter anyway because I was wearing a mask, so but still, like, I don't want my husband to see me like that. Not that he would care, but I don't know. And I do my ears too, because they're also pale. And then with whatever's left, I just pick it up and I run this down my neck. And then I've really been into using my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. Oh, I didn't tell you, I have this in the shade 312 Golden. And I also did pick up my winter shade, so when I need to transition, I I get to try this out more, pretty much is what I'm saying, and I'm really excited about it. And this is like empty, you guys. Check that out. I do have a backup, and this is after today going in my empties bin, which I'll be filming after this. So if you're interested in what else is in my empties that's been building up for like 6 months, it's coming up. So with this, you can see that it's much lighter. I am going to highlight just a little bit. Literally, like, the amount of product I have on my face right now for the concealer, even the foundation too, like, it is not a lot. Like, not a lot at all. And that's what I really like about this makeup. Because it still feels like you're wearing nothing, and that's what I'm all about right now. And I feel like that's like what everyone's moving towards, is way more natural makeup, which I'm so into. But then it's confusing because I have so much makeup, and I'm such a huge makeup lover, and I like keep buying makeup, but I just keep using them in the same way. And then sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it is overwhelming. I don't understand how like beauty YouTubers have so much makeup. I feel like I have so much, and then I watch like their videos of their tours, like their beauty room tours and stuff, and I get overwhelmed for them. I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't know. Oh, I should explain what I'm doing. Okay, so I blended out my concealer with the pointy end, and then I'm switching back to the butt and blending it out with that, because there's like a little bit of the foundation, the darker foundation on here. So it just like really helps to blend it all together and to tone down like how insanely pale this concealer was. And that is it. Like, look at that. Great. Next, I'm going in with powder. Honestly, you can use any, what was that? Did you guys hear that? Oh my god. Okay, you can use any powder that you'd like. I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder. And honestly, I'm only going to set underneath my eyes, which is insane for me. I'm still really oily, but I really like the finish of these two products together, and I don't want to mattify it. So I am just going to, I just picked up a little bit, tapped off my brush, and I'm just gonna set right underneath my eyes here. I'll also set my chin and right here, pretty much in my T-zone, because I don't want to look oily and greasy. This is really, again, super minimal, and yes, I'm using a lot of the same products you'll see in like a full glam look, but it's about the amount that you use and how you blend it out. So next, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm using this for bronzer. So these two shades right here, I just do like one dip each. They're so pigmented, and I also don't really want to look really bronzed. So it's about really light application. And I'm just going to run this right here. Like, I honestly don't even know if this is going to show up all that much, but it's like the idea that I did it makes me feel better. I guess I don't care about my cheeks being as bronzed, but I care about my forehead because I feel like my forehead is like a little large. So there we go. And then I'll do a little bit on my neck. And that's that for bronzer. For blush, I know that this is not in stock, and I just keep freaking using it. I really hope that the other, I should say what it is. It's the Makeup Revolution, the matte blushing powder. I have this in the shade Fusion, and they have new blushes. I'll link what I've continued to link whenever I use this one, like down below. But I just really like the shade of this one, and it's really pigmented, and it's really easy, so I keep using it, and I'm sorry. But I just do a little bit of blush. And I've been doing just a little bit across the nose. Nothing crazy like e-girl or like, oh, I'm super sunburnt and, you know, whatever. But just a little. And that's it for the face. I have not been using highlighter. I haven't been into it, which is sad because I have like the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, which I'm really into, but I just haven't been into using it. So we're skipping highlighter today. This is what I'm so excited about. If this is still on the Sephora website, which it probably is, it's been there for months and it doesn't even have the greatest reviews, but I was like, you know what? I just feel like I'm going to like it. And you know what? I do. It's the Sephora Base tinted and cooling eye primer, and I have this in 04 Matte Deep Taupe. There were 2 shades. This one looked really cool toned, and I am here for it. It was like $4. I'm sure it's still in their clearance section. I'll have it linked down below. But this is like the perfect, you're wearing eyeshadow but you're not wearing eyeshadow. Like, it's just, it's a perfect shadow. I don't know, I'm really into it. So the only thing is that on reviews it says that it has this too, and I finally noticed it like my 5th time wearing it. It has almost like you can see how cool tone that is. It almost has like a blue sparkle to it, or like an iridescence to it. I don't really notice it that much. Like in certain lights I can see it, but for some reason I don't mind it. And you would think that like having a blue iridescent sparkle on your eye, you'd be like, what? I don't know. It works for me. So it has a nice doe foot applicator, and I literally just draw this like all over my eyelid, and I tap it in. And you definitely have time to work with this too. Like, it doesn't dry super fast. It's pretty liquidy. But I just kind of tap it in, and then as I get less product on the brush, that's when I move up and blend this up here. And it just like blends so seamlessly into the skin. Like where you don't have makeup on up here. So I just dip back in again, and I'm going to run this on the lower lash line. And then take a smaller brush and blend this out. And you can be messy with it. I don't know, it just blends into the skin so good. I'm really into it. That's all I've got for you guys. I mean, you can see what it looks like. You can decide if it's worth it for you or not, but like I said, it's like $4. I'm really into it. I feel like with my ring light, I can really see that like iridescence, which I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever, it's fine. I still like it. And because it's like a mattifying actual eye primer, it doesn't crease. Like, I have worn this for a full day, and it doesn't crease. It's fantastic. For mascara, I've kind of just been bouncing around between all of my mascaras. I haven't been picky at all with which one I use, so I've been bouncing around between my L'Oreal Lash Paradise and my Lancome Monsieur Big, my ColourPop BFF mascara in the brown shade Brownie Points, which that's the one I'll use today, but honestly, any mascara, I've been into any of them. So I'm just gonna throw this mascara on super quick, and then I'll be right back because you all know how to apply mascara. So, all right, mascara is on, and my new favorite little tool is a Q-tip. So I'm gonna like get nice and close here. You can see that I have like mascara right here. I always get so messy with my mascara, like even right here. And before I was like, I don't care. But then one day I started to care. So I grabbed a Q-tip and just like gently rubbed after it's dry. You have to do it when it's dry. Don't do this when your mascara is still wet on your skin. And it like just came right off and looked so much cleaner, and it's such a simple little step. So I'm going to wait a little bit to make sure that that is dry, but I just want to let you know that's what's going to happen right there. And then, you guys, so my favorite brow product. I know, right? It's my favorite so much that I am almost out of it. I don't know how this happened, but it did. I still say the first couple times I used it, like, what a hot mess. There's still, Anyway, it's my new favorite brow product. So what I do is brush my hairs up. And in case you guys didn't know, I do color my brows. I use the Just for Men, the beard dye that develops in 5 minutes. And it works so amazing. So if you actually ever want to see a little video on how I do it, because it does stain your skin, so I kind of have like my own way. Super simple, but you know what? I'm just going to do that video anyway. It's coming up, I guess. There we go. Yeah, so my brows are actually normally like a really light blonde, and then I color them this, and then I use this, and I get like the most natural looking brows ever, and I am just so in love with the way it looks. And I'm legit almost out of this. Like, I need to buy a new one but I'm waiting for a Sephora sale to happen because I don't want to spend $26 on this thing. But yeah, so I always start in the front. I totally made that too big. Okay, there we go. So I keep my pen stored like this in my brushes. I don't have it laying flat with the rest of my eyebrow products, and that really helps, which you're probably thinking like, duh, of course that helps, but hey, just so you know. And then I start filling underneath. And I know that a lot of people, to get that like fluffy brow effect, they want to go straight up, which I guess you can do if your brows are laminated, but mine are not, so they naturally go on an angle. So I realized that to make my brows look more natural, I need to go on an angle, like don't draw straight up, even though that's the effect I want. I achieve the effect I want by going on an angle, even though it seems like that wouldn't be giving me what I want. Okay. And it's also so quick and easy once you have enough practice. Like, it just blows my mind. Oh, my air was on that whole time. That was probably really annoying for you guys. Sorry. Okay, well, it is what it is. Now I am brushing my hairs down, and I continue going on this angle. And once I get to the tail of my brow, I actually turn my head and look at my face from this angle instead of just straight on. Because obviously other people see your face from all directions, and then you can really see what's going on with your brow. Wow, that was a large one. All right, and that is it. So what I've also been loving, which I didn't used to use it like really ever, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Mine gets stuck closed, which really bothers me. But I've really been into this instead of a colored brow gel because I'm trying to go for that more natural look. And it's like the difference between brows now and say like 5 years ago is that like there was no skin showing whatsoever underneath the brow hairs, whereas now it's like if you can see skin, then it's like a more natural fluffy brow. So I've been into the clear brow gel so that way no extra pigment is getting onto my skin or in my brows. And I pretty much can only do this because I colored my brows. If I didn't, then I would definitely still be using a pigmented brow gel, but I color them now. Now I'm finally going to wipe off this mascara because wow, hello. What is that? There we go. All right, and then the last item that we have is lips, which I can't believe I'm like done already, but I want to pick a really natural color so that as it wears off, you can't even really tell, but it's like not unfinished, like this looks unfinished. So my favorite lipstick for this right now is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in 130 Rose Velvet. This is pretty much like my natural lip color. If I were to rub off like all of this well, is there that much foundation? Kind of, I don't know. Whatever, super close to my lip color. There you go. So I just start out with that and then I use my finger to blend it in. And there you have it. This is even more done up than I normally do, I feel. Like, maybe I applied a little bit more because I got excited because I was on camera. I don't know. All right, so this is the finished look. I literally haven't filmed in so long. Another thing, I have not checked my videos, my comments, anything since I've made my last video, because you know like when you get like anxiety about it where you're like, oh my god, I haven't checked it, and then like you're building up about it because you're like, oh my god, I need to check it, but then you don't want to check it even more. Wow, that's what's happening. So I think after this video, I'm going to go like check out my channel. Like, I don't know what any views are at, or not that like I really care about that, but you know, it's just like interesting to look at. So I'm going to go do that. And then I'm also going to film my empties video. So that will also be coming up. I'm really excited about it. And another thing that I have coming up, you guys, guess who snatched up the Raw Beauty Kristi palette yesterday on the restock? Now you know what day I'm filming this because that restock was Monday, September 28th. Anyway, I got it. I'm so excited. So I'm 100% going to film with that. I'm so stoked. I love Raw Beauty Kristi. I've been following her for like probably over a year now. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm so excited to be filming again, and I'm going to try to stick to my schedule, but like, again, I'm trying to pursue a different career. So that is going to take time and energy. But anyway, I'm really excited. If you guys are still here, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Click the like button if you liked this video and subscribe. Hopefully videos are every Tuesday and Friday again, but like, give me some wiggle room there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and go have a good one. Bye. I'm filming again. I'm filming. Wow, it's been a second. Okay, whew. Calm down. Am I red? A little, it's fine. I'm too excited. But this is my makeup. Who's calling me? What? I really like it. It kind of has crappy reviews. What is that? Oh my god, there's like 4 helicopters flying right there, super close. Okay. I had this in... I like that the brush... So the newfound... So, what did I say? Not full... No. Alright, like literally the amount of product I have this in, oh my gosh. Boom, 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 boom.